The first thing that came to mind when the images of would-be assassin Thomas Matthew Crooks was released, I bet he was bullied at school. And this was soon confirmed by the news services.
He was bullied almost every day.
In what way? Can you explain?
I mean, he would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays, so they're gonna see someone like that and they're gonna target him because they think it's funny or whatever. So it's the best way I can describe it.
How did I know? Just looking at the image, I could see that he had all the attributes that draw the attention of the knuckle-dragging troglodytes that rule the hallways of schools. Crooks was nerdy and intelligent. School bullying is by no means a US phenomenon. Elon Musk was so badly beaten up by bullies in a South African school that he was hospitalized. So, what does having been bullied have to do with ending up as an assassin? Well, being harshly treated as a child, instead of loved and nurtured, can have a very devastating effect. The monstrous conduct of Hitler is well known, but he was not born a monster. Have you ever, for example, wondered why Adolf Hitler behaved in such a monstrous way and was responsible for the deaths of millions? Alice Miller, in her book, For Your Own Good, The Roots of Violence in Child Rearing, paints an interesting portrait of Hitler. He was a dutiful child who had a very distressing childhood. Instead of being emotionally nurtured, he was, from a very young age, frequently humiliated and beaten by his father, Alois. Hence, 6 million Jewish people perished. It is more than likely that Hitler suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of his childhood. It has also been suggested that Jeffrey Dahmer, who became one of America's most notorious serial killers, did so after being subjected to childhood abuse and neglect. Everyone seems to be looking for a political connection or motivation to the shooting, but it may well be that there is something much deeper involved. Perhaps it is a byproduct of the belligerent macho culture for which former President Trump is the poster boy. These are the views of a former criminal court prosecutor who concluded, after hearing way too many pre-sentencing reports, that there might be less crime if we were a more caring society.